Good evening, friends. Welcome back to my channel, Infinite Trade. So, let's discuss our Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis for tomorrow, and also a small discussion on what happened today. So, today, due to global scenario, especially the Russia and Ukraine war kind of situation, that made Nifty and Bank Nifty both gap down. So, but then market recovered, tried and filled the gap, and then closed definitely higher than what we opened. So see, first of all, I wanted to clarify some things like here. So yesterday it was very clear that FIs did not have any significant position. So if you all remember, they just had about, I think uh, the call long was somewhere near 1658, and put long was somewhere near to 6924. And we saw that pros had call sell, which was around 40, call sell or put buy, something like that. So the data was definitely indicating bearishness, but the major thing here was no positions from FIIs, because there was uncertainty, anything could have happened, and that is one of the reasons they did not have any significant position, but they had some put buy, which definitely gave them profit. So what happens next is, I clearly told you all that today is the day when we'll have to more of depend on futures, open interest, and option chain to understand where the market is heading to. Okay, so imagine now FIs have to create certain positions. So if at all they have to create any short position, so they were long in futures for last 3-4 days. So in case if they want to change their mind, so do you think they're going to short where market has already gapped down 500 points, and then you think that they'll go and short here? No, they'll not do that, because there is always a possibility of filling the gap. Okay, so indices usually fill the gap as early as possible, and it is not like stocks. So definitely there is a chance of going higher, so they'll not short the market here. They'll take the market on the higher side, and then they'll short the market. So definitely an up move was expected, but it was difficult to identify. And one of the things that I noticed today was, despite of you know sorry, despite of India VIX and IVs getting increased, still the premiums were cooling off. Maybe because we have an expiry that is just 2 days uh, far from today. So that could be possibly one of the reason. So hence it was a little difficult to take a position, but definitely my view was buying a call option, which I did. So that's how we'll have to analyze these positions. So this is what I wanted to explain. Now let's directly jump into the analysis for tomorrow. Okay, so on the daily chart, we see a green candle. So because of gap down, we see a bull candle in Nifty. So it is same in Bank Nifty too. However, the weekly candle is kind of a doji candle. So Bank Nifty, it is a clear cut doji, and Nifty, it has some body with the doji. Okay, so this is the scenario as of now. So now let's discuss the data and then look at the charts. Okay, first of all, participant wise open interest. Okay, now if you look at the participant wise open interest, let's discuss futures. So FIs have created 1431 future long, but this is a very significant position. 17,457 shorts, future shorts being created. This is a heavy quantity, which indicates a strong bearishness. And secondly, in the cash market, they sold about 3,245 crores. Okay, so till the time they're not buying in the cash market, and if you see the market going up, trust me, the market is going to come down in any case, because without their cash buying, we cannot see the market going up and sustaining on the upper side. We can see swings that can take the market higher, but eventually it will come down if there is no significant cash buying. So strong bearishness in the futures, and if you see call option, there is 4,353 call buy, and put buy is 29,356, which is a significant amount. So tomorrow, one thing is sure, if you get the market on the upper side, definitely you need to have a place to buy a put option. The market is definitely going to come down. In case if you get the market on the higher side, maybe it could be around today's high, or maybe even beyond that, but we need to have some resistances where we can think that the market can reverse, and that is the place where we are going to enter. So this is one of the thing that we'll have to keep in mind. Secondly, now let's quickly check pros positions. So they have some long and they have closed some short positions because market gap down, and they might have booked some profits, and since it was gap down, they might have gone long in the futures as well. Now if we look at the call option, so 41,000 call long but 68,000 call short. So overall the net position is they have 26,800 call sell, and they have about 11,141 put sell. So they are expecting a range bound. I'm extremely sorry, just give me a moment till the time I clear this out. So this error is coming from the option chain which is created in the Excel. Okay, so range bound with bearish sentiment. Why bearish sentiment? Because they have call sell more than put sell. Okay, but now imagine what will happen. Like we are discussing this data, even they'll be checking this data, and as soon as they see that FIs are completely bearish, definitely they'll try and change their position and take the market down and book profits, and then maybe eventually we can show some sort of reversal or anything like that. So overall the market looks bearish, so any possibility of getting the market on the higher side, it is definitely going to be an opportunity to short the market. So this is what the data says. Now let's quickly check the option chain. There is nothing interesting in the option chain. Why? Because if you look at the charts, completely call was taken over. No significant put writing was seen today, but overall we definitely have put writers in the market. Okay, and similarly I'll also show you Bank Nifty. So we can see a lot of put writers exiting their position, so that is one of the reason why the put is on the lower side and the call is on the higher side. Bank Nifty, we do not have much support from the put writers, but we are just scattered here and there. So at the moment there is no one who is confident in writing the put and carrying it overnight. So we do not see any defensive positions from put writers. So right now the market is weak, and we saw the FIs data that is also terrible. So let's see the price action and discuss what should be a plan. Let me activate the lines. Yeah, cool. So we have these lines now. So this is Nifty. So Nifty did not fill the gap, but Bank Nifty just touched yesterday's swing and closed below. So we'll discuss Bank Nifty first. So what should be the plan in Bank Nifty? Now I'm going to shift this line over somewhere around, see, either we can keep this line here around at 37,371, because this was like a resistance and then this was taken out, and then again we fell back and closed just below it. Okay, so just keep a line here. What our plan is something that I wanted to show you. So this is for flat opening. Okay, and another line we'll keep it somewhere here at 37,258. Okay, we do not have a support line very close. Okay, the support line is around 36,700. Okay, cool. So what should be a plan in Bank Nifty? So in case tomorrow, if the market opens flat, say within this range, okay, so this particular range is already a danger zone. Why danger zone? Because this was a swing which was created and a kind of a resistance here. Then the market broke out, but somehow fell below that area and closed within that area. So if the market is opening within this area, we'll not do anything, but our intention is to buy put option. But we'll only buy put option if a candle closes below 37,258, or you can say 37,250. If a candle closes below this, then you can definitely go for a put buy. This is in case of flat opening. Okay, your first immediate target is going to be 37,000, so which is about 250 points. And then looking at their position, there are higher chances of breaking it, because we do not see call sell from FIIs, but we could see put buy. So put buy, if they have to make profit, then the market has to fall with some momentum, and that momentum is something which can give them profit, and they'll not exit their position within just 200 points fall. So there are higher chances we may fall further. So that further fall can come up to 36,700. So a first target in this case is 37,000. A second target is 36,700. Okay. And in case if we open within this area, so now the second scenario, and imagine the market is moving up. Okay, we're not going to do anything. We will wait for it to go up, and in case if it reaches at this place, and if we again see any reversal candle here, is then we'll again plan to buy a put option here. Okay, this is flat opening, and if the market goes up. Now if the market opens gap up, and then if it is hitting this place, then if it is coming down, we'll buy a put here. And imagine if it's straight away coming down, filling the gap, and then if it is moving higher, and if you again get at this point, we'll definitely buy a put. If it is moving higher and if it did not break the high, and you think that it is coming down back again, then our view is going to remain the same. Once it closes below 37,258, 260, 250, we're going to buy a put option. Okay, so that is our plan for tomorrow. Now let's quickly discuss Nifty and then close this video. Okay, so Nifty also, what I'm going to do is, see, it has settled on the line that we have put. What we can do is, we'll just put another line somewhere around this place. So this is 17,022. Okay, So actually the selling pressure would come somewhere at this place. Okay, so let's keep it here to avoid some confusion. So Nifty, okay, let me tell you another point. So which I usually say that FIs have created more positions in Nifty. Okay, so the kind of shorts that we see, it looks like the max position is in Nifty. Okay, so they are short in Nifty, unlike Bank Nifty. So what we can do here is, in case if we open flat, okay, and if we do not break this high, what we are going to do is, if it is opening flat and if it is breaking this point, which is 17,080 or 17,070, we can buy a put here. Ideally it will take a halt here, okay, because this is 17,000. It will take a halt here, so we can book once a profit here. This is just about 100 points fall. Then this bounce, if it doesn't break this particular place and if it is taking a U-turn again, then again you can buy a put, and this time there is a higher chance it will break this particular point and it will fall down further. So what should be the second target in Nifty? Looks like the fall can be tremendous. Let me shift it to 15 minutes. Okay, again there is a possibility we may test 16,800. So the second target is going to be 16,800. Just keep in mind, Nifty's weekly low is 16,809. So when Nifty breaks this, then the fall can be huge. Straight away it will go and halt at 16,400. So keep this figure in your mind. But as of now, our first target is 17,000. Then we'll book somewhere close to 16,800, like 16,820 or 30, something like that. Okay, so this is a plan for the downside trade. Imagine that it is opening flat and it is moving on the higher side. So there is a resistance here at 17,200. Okay, will not buy any call or will not buy any put. If it takes a U-turn here, and it may do some time pass also, and if you find a double top, then you can buy a put, or the best place is once it comes below this, which is 17,080, you can buy a put. Okay, and any gap up opening at this place, it's somewhere close to 17,200. You can mark this line 17,190, and if you see a reversal candle and if you see the next candle is breaking its low, you can buy a put here in case of gap up. So this is my view for Nifty and Bank Nifty today. Strictly no call buy, okay, at least for tomorrow. So before we become bullish, let them become bullish. So right now they are bearish, so we'll always plan a bearish trade. So this is my view for Nifty and Bank Nifty tomorrow. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let's meet in another video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.